Hi, this is Talking with Tam with the Dennis Girls. Are you there?
Yeah. We're here.
We now have Diana and April with us. Heidi has a prior engagement. Diana's on a road trip to a race at where, Diana?
ETSU, indoor track.
Indoor track. We've been having some technical difficulties, so hopefully we'll be able to keep connected with Diana. All right, girls. We were discussing the JCPenney's fiasco video that we did about 2.5 weeks ago concerning customer service. After we finished that video and got it online, we started getting quite a few hits. It's probably the most hits that Talking with Tam has had on one video. And Diana reported that she got a phone call. Would you like to report on that real quick, Diana?
Yes. I got a phone call at work, and the person that watched the video was a friend of mine, and she was concerned because her mother works for JCPenney's at our local JCPenney's, and she was afraid that this had happened at our JCPenney's, if you will. And I assured her that it wasn't, and so they were concerned about the customer service, so they took matters in their own hands and reached out to the jewelry manager there at Turkey Creek, and they were going to make a phone call to the Johnson City to try to figure out if there was anything they could do to make the situation better.
Okay.
Penny was supposed to have a new launch of customer service, and they, wanted to be sure that they took care of that.
Okay. So after that, probably 2 days later, I received a phone call from a lady, and she just said that she was from JCPenney's and needed my address. I gave her my address. She said thank you, and we hung up. There was no discussion whatsoever. Then 3 days later, this showed up in the mail, and we received our watch. No note, no nothing. I found it quite strange that she did not make any commentary. Would you girls like to tell me why she would not talk?
I figure she probably didn't talk because she was probably informed not to talk. They may be afraid that we're going to say something incriminating against them on this lovely podcast that everybody should be watching right now.
So you think they watched the video, Diana?
I would say that definitely your home store would have watched it.
Okay.
I would say that a few people at our location watched it because, they had family members at work. So, I'd say that there were some people that would have watched it. So, yeah, they probably didn't want us to say anything too awful because, like I said, they've got a new approach of customer service, and they're wanting, to have a new look for JCPenney. So,
okay.
I thought the kind of look they wanted was, with that customer service.
Okay. And I appreciated getting the watch, and my youngest daughter, is enjoying it, and so I'm glad it took care of things. And to be honest with you, it proves that we need to stand our ground while, we have to remember the sales rep and people that deal, with customers. We know that they have a hard job, but also as a customer, you need to stand up, I think, in a polite way, if you can, and realize customer service is where it's at, and that's who can ruin your business also. Would I be correct in saying that?
Definitely. Yes.
Okay. So, April, there was some breaking news last night. I started getting text messages from Diana concerning JCPenney's, and we've got some news, which some may have not heard about. Would you like to give us a quick what's going on with that?
Well, from what we've understood now, JCPenney's has decided that they are not going to do coupons anymore. We were trying to figure out in fact, my mother-in-law just the other day had asked me, have I gotten any lately? And I said, no, actually we hadn't had any since Christmas, and we thought that was kind of strange. And then we heard on the news that they have decided not to do coupons anymore, and that they are going to go a different route, and they're going to lower their prices from now on. I think it's 40% less than what it was in the past, which I think is great because, we're trying to be an eco-friendly country and try to save trees, and I'm tired of trying to keep up with coupons. Half the time I clip them, then I lose them, or then they're expired, and it's just a vicious cycle, and it just seems kind of ridiculous because half the time you go up there and you'll ask the sales associate, do you have a coupon? Oh, yeah, they'll scan it, and it's just this whole paper trail that really doesn't really need to exist. for people to think in their mind that they're getting a great deal. And I honestly hope, and I mean, I give kudos to JCPenney's because I really hope that other stores will take on this idea, because I think it is a lot easier on the consumer.
Diana, what do you think about this new policy?
Well, I don't know if you received your new JCPenney monthly catalog today, but I did. And I think it's great, but this is the other thing. I'm going to be the devil's advocate right now. It was a nice catalog. I'm just wondering how much it's going to cost JCPenney's to make this little mini catalog for the month of February, so that I know if the tag's in blue, that it means this. Red means everyday low price. It's going to be that 40% off. So they have a color code, and so you got to figure out the color code to know what your savings is going to be. Is it February savings, or is it everyday savings, or is it a special savings?
And what if you're colorblind like my son?
Right.
I didn't see. I did get that catalog done, and I hadn't had time to look at it, so I didn't even know that. Now that may be even more confusing for people.
Yeah, I mean, it's really, I think it's a very nice little catalog, but I'm thinking the thing about saving, trees and stuff. Mm-hmm. Now we're getting this little mini stick, and it says like February, so that means we're going to have a March catalog. So I'm not so sure, and I think the commercial's great. I love the commercial, and the price points, I think it's good. But now we're going to be receiving a catalog every month. So I'm not sure there's maybe a whole lot on advertisement, but they have a new CEO from Apple, and we know Apple does well. So, happy JCPenney has been around a long time.
Yeah.
I hope they still continue to be there. So let's just see how it goes. But it's a nice looking catalog. Be looking for it in your mailbox.
Yeah.
Well, I'll be looking for it, but I'll just say, as you girls know, I live an hour away, and trying to get there on the certain days, because some of us do like to walk in a store and actually see the merchandise and not just order online, although I do order online. I like that. I just know sometime in February, if I get over there, that's what the price is. So I think for someone like me, it'll work.
It's going to be done. Yeah,
that's true.
The whole month, right.
Yeah.
That is a good point.
So, okay, girls. Well, that's it, and I appreciate you following up with us on the JCPenney customer service. And I give a thumbs up to JCPenney's. I go back to saying we've been a family that have our mother shopped at Penny's for many years and actually worked for them many Christmases, or at least a few, I think. And we are definitely fans of JCPenney's. We've been a little disappointed over the last few years, but hopefully this gentleman from Apple will get them back to where they need to be. Don't you agree?
Absolutely, I agree.
Okay, thanks for joining me, girls.
Bye.
Bye-bye.